Yeah, we spent, I think, 3 years working on Book of Mormon, starting with just a tiny workshop where they didn't even know if the show was going to be an animated movie or a Broadway musical. It was like a 20-minute workshop. They had hand drawn this beautiful cartoon of like what they thought the set would look like, and they put it over on an overhead projector behind the reading stage. So the thing about playing readings is you need several skills. You need to be able to a lot of times read piano music and know how to interpret it to play a drum part. You also have to be able to play by ear, make stuff up on the fly, knowing styles. That's why I always say playing in bands and listening is so important because they want authentic versions of these styles that they're trying to copy. So you could play a lot of styles and can play by ear without charts. And then a lot of times you have piano music, so you're reading that and remembering what to play, or you can write it in. And then you need to be able to play very soft a lot of times in these workshops because they don't have microphones yet. I always say Broadway's like two different gigs because you play the workshop with toothpicks as soft as you can, and you get into the pit and you play like stadium rock. So it's sometimes the parts evolve because of that. So I attribute it to my time in show choir in high school where we were playing, Broadway songs and pop covers with just drums and piano and no mics. And I learned how to play soft and keep the intensity to make it trying to sound like the recordings. I think that helped me a lot when I was started doing readings in New York because I knew how to play soft. And so people, I think, responded to that and started calling me to develop shows, which is how most of my shows have come from, is because I developed them early on. So during that Mormon run, I did a lot of shows that I didn't even play. Like I worked on Kiki Boots one time. I worked on Carrie, the musical, like a bunch of things, but I would do just and develop and not play. One of them was Newsies, the Disney musical. I helped develop that and write all the drum charts, but it was too soon to leave Mormon. So I trained Paul Davis, who ended up playing it, and worked on a show called Violet during Mormon, where I took a leave of absence and went to play that on Broadway because it's complicated, but because of the way the contracts work, I was allowed to do that one because it was a nonprofit Broadway show. So I did that I got to do Hamilton during Mormon. I developed that for years and played it off Broadway. Um, but I didn't leave Mormon until Frozen came along because it was another one I'd been involved with way back since the movie. So I thought after 7 years, okay, maybe now it's time to leave Mormon. And seemed like a logical